Hey everyone, it's Saad. In this video, I'm going to show you a simple 3 to 4 step make.com automation that I use to build my business to $40,000 to $45,000 each month in profit. It's going to be a very simple, streamlined make.com system that essentially enables you to respond quickly to each lead from your email campaign. And the reason why is because the quality of the clients you get from cold emails are very dependent on your ability to respond quickly. You have to respond quickly. When I say quickly, I mean quickly. If you don't, your rates will plummet. If someone is interested, you can certainly automate this, although your customized response is a point of leverage, and I wouldn't recommend automating that. I just prefer doing it myself. My standard uptime is 3-minute max. That's just what I personally do, but 5 minutes is also fine. Make sure you always turn on notifications and schedule inbox checks every day and night. Alright, so we're going to split this video into two parts. The first part is I'm going to walk you through the entire system end to end. I'm going to explain literally what each module does, and also I'm going to walk you through each platform we're going to use. Alright, so the first module we have is a webhook, and the simplest, most straightforward way to explain what a webhook is basically just a way that you receive information from an API. As simple as that. You see this little bubble here? It's a lightning bubble. Literally what it means is that this module is gonna run immediately as we receive the response or the data from our cold email software such as Instantly or Limless, Smart Lead, whatever you're using. We're just gonna retrieve the information from that API. The next module is we have a GPT-4 module, and we're just feeding in the information retrieved from the API, which is going to be the lead reply. And then we're asking GPT-4, hey, what is this lead engagement? Are they interested, not interested, future potential? These leads want more information and all that jazz. The next thing is we're essentially what we're going to do is we're going to train the module into outputting only the results in JSON. Just to have more consistent results and more consistent outputs. And then what we do is we're going to take this output from GPT and we're just going to parse the JSON results just to have it in a more beautifully written way, just so we can add it into our next step, which is a Twilio message. So Twilio is essentially just a platform that allows you to send messages, voice messages, and make calls through their API. It's a very easy API to play with and to use. I've used it for many clients, my own outreach, and their API is extremely straightforward and easy, and I love it. I'm not affiliated with this guys, although I would certainly take that in a minute. So we're just taking the information and then we're creating a message to our phone number. So we're essentially going to receive a text message, which is pretty cool, to our phone that hey, there's a lead that's responded to their email. Here's their interest level. And as you can see here, I have a filter. So we're only filtering by the interested, the responses, not interested. I'm going to explain that shortly. And the lead wants more info. We have a condition, which is lead. Text operator equals to interested. So interested here, lead, and wants more info. And actually, I'm going to add the not interested here. I don't know why I forgot that. Click lead, and we're just going to do not interested. And the reason why we're also going to filter by not interested is because it's actually funny. So I read this book. It's called Never Split the Difference by this author. It's called Chris Voss. And essentially what it does, it explains how a no in a negotiation, in this situation, a lead response, is the actual start of the negotiation. This book has been recommended by one of my best friends called Nick Sarayev. Love that guy to death. And essentially here's the TLDR. So essentially, each lead that says not interested, I would always recommend you guys always leverage this response and say something like, thanks for getting back to me, first name. Just for my own feedback, what made this offer not interested? Or what made this not interesting? And the amount of replies you're going to get is extremely powerful. you can essentially just leverage these replies to understand where they're coming from. Maybe they don't have the budget right now. Maybe they're concerned about the costs. Maybe they were partnered with another agency and it was disappointing. And you can leverage that into your own sales asset, and you can just essentially just handle and proactively handle those objections. And this will not only like double or maybe triple your conversion rate, but it also will you understand how it's kind of like a direct way to talk to the market and understand if your offer is validated or not. So yeah, that's me waxing poetic. So we're gonna do that. So all right, so now that we went through the entire system, we're gonna go in scenarios, and then I'm just gonna click discard changes, and then we're gonna build this from scratch. Click create new scenario. Let me check if my camera's still recording. All right, sweet. So we're gonna go to this plus button, and then it's either you're gonna choose a webhook like I did, custom webhook, or what you can do is you can use the instantly built-in module, which is watch events. Both are the same. You're just gonna paste in the webhook URL. And the way you do that is you go to instantly, and then you go to settings here, click settings, and you go to integrations, and you go to webhook, click add webhook. And what you do is you're gonna go to your make scenario, and you click add, and you just give it a name. Let's say example 1, and then click save. They're gonna give you an address. This address is the address where you're gonna receive all the data from the platform. Click copy, and you go to instantly, and you paste that in here. Click all events, and you go to campaign. You're just gonna use you're just gonna toggle and choose the campaign that you want to receive the information from. So in this case, we're just gonna use all campaign, and we're gonna click add webhook. Or what you can do is basically the same thing as you go to webhooks, and you click add, and you do the same thing. You click example, and you click save. Just do it just for the sake of the video. Click save, and they're going to give you an address here, an URL, and then you're just going to copy it and paste that in here again. So now that we don't have a campaign that is live, what we're going to do is we're going to use a set multiple variable just to act as in a webhook that we're going to receive information from. So typically the information is going to be first name, last name, so it's set. Sorry, so it's set multiple variables. I misclicked that one. Sorry guys, this is the second time recording this video, and it's like 9 a.m. So bear with me. We have variable name. It's going to be first name. I'm just gonna do Saad, my name. Obviously, I've written my name for like a million times by now. Last name will be my last name. I just do email. I'm just gonna use my email here. And the lead reply is going to be just reply text. Or let's just do lead reply. This is better copywriting. And then let's leave that blank for now. Let's call it an X. And then the next module we're gonna do is GPT-4. Go to OpenAI, click create completion, add that in here. Let's use GPT-4o. Click GPT-4o. And then click add message. We're just gonna identify this module as you are a helpful, intelligent sales assistant. And then we're gonna click on add message, and what we're gonna do now is just gonna give it the prompt. So let's do our helpful intelligent sales assistant that classifies each lead responses from our email campaign to campaign to the following. So we're gonna do interested, not interested, future potential, unsubscribe, and lead wants more info. So now we're going to train the GPT-4. So an example of a lead that's interested would be like, hey, thanks for reaching out. I'd love to book a call. And then we're going to click on add message. Click assistant. Essentially, you're just training GPT. Oh, okay, here's the response that I would expect from you. So we're just going to talk to GPT as JSON. I would always recommend you guys get in the habit to talk to these models with JSON. We just do bracket lead engagement. And it's going to be interested. And then close the bracket. So we're just going to copy this one because we're going to use it over and over again. Click add message user. Now we're going to do stop emailing me. The response is obviously going to be, you named it. Oh, we didn't copy this. Just going to copy that in here. And then we're going to do unsubscribe. Boom. And then add message. Now, if a lead is not interested, it's just going to be not interested. Shocker. Click add message, role, assistant, and it's going to be not interested. Close the bracket, add message, click user, text content is going to be, hey, thanks for reaching out. I'd love to learn more about your service / product. Do you mind sending more information? So we click add message. Again, we're going to click assistant. Lead engagement is going to be lead wants more info. So what we have here is 1, 2, 3, and 4. I believe that's all we need. 3, 4, 5. Interested, not interested. Okay. We need to add the future potential. So click user. Hey, we are out of budget. Maybe 6 months down the line. So click add message, assistant, and it's going to be future potential. Close the brackets. And then what we have to do now is we're just going to feed in GPT the actual message that we're going to receive. Click OK. And then, now we're going to go back here and we're just going to use an example here. Thanks for reaching out. I'd love to have a chat. Click OK. We're going to run this once. So we're gonna have a lead engagement called interested. As you can see, this result is JSON. So what we're gonna do now is go here and then click add button and click on JSON, and then we're just gonna parse the JSON here. If I hard code this, as you can see, if I hard code this like this, and I click here, and I click OK, and I do run once, I'm gonna get the lead interested. Now we don't want to do that. It's just for testing purposes. We're going to click on lead reply. And then if we run once now, let's see. Lead engagement interested. Lead reply. Oh, sorry. We have to click the results here. My bad. Click OK. Ignore the warnings just because we have a JSON at the end of the scenario. So we have interested. All right, perfect. Now what we need to do is we need to create a message to our Twilio account. Go to Twilio, click create message, add that in here. And then what you have to do, so I already have my connection here. So what you have to do is you go to your Twilio account. You're just going to create a new account and they'll give you like actually $15 and a free number to do testing or actually just play with it. And it's actually super cool. I'm going to show you how to do the connection right now. So what you have to do is you go to console. So once you sign up, you do all that jazz, you're gonna go here and you're gonna have this beautiful onboarding. And then what you have to do is you go down and you see this account info. You see account SSD, and you're gonna go and copy this, go to your make, and then we're just gonna do this from scratch. Click add. Twilio connection is going to be example YouTube build. The SSD is going to be this one, and the auth token is going to be this one here. So what we're gonna do, click auth token. Remove this one here, and then click save. So in the send a message from, you're just gonna click and toggle for phone number. Phone number, you're gonna click on your phone number and make sure you add the country code number. So for me, I'm just gonna do plus 212, and obviously I'm gonna expose my phone number for the entire internet to see. So there you go. Please don't message me, guys. And then for the body, we're just gonna do the actual message that we're gonna receive. So let's do new lead generated, and then let's just do like a rocket emoji. I'm gonna copy here just for aesthetic purposes, and then we're gonna do lead. Let's just do first name, last name. Then we're gonna do email, and then engagement, and then we're gonna do reply, or let's just do response. So we're gonna map this. First name is going to be first name, last name is going to be last name. Emails, let's just do email here. Engagement is going to be the JSON. Response is going to be a response. All right, beautiful. Now, what we have to do is now we're going to receive everything. So we need to filter by label. So we're going to do engagement, and then the condition is lead engagement equal to interested. And then let's just copy this one. Click add end rule and click and paste the lead engagement again equals to not interested. Add another rule and then click lead engagement and equal to, let's just do lead wants more info, and click OK. We're gonna save this scenario, auto align this, and there you have it. So let's just test this. Click run. So the engagement is interested, which interested. Why didn't that pass through? Text operator. Why didn't that pass through? Let's run this again. So we have interested. This is a bit weird. Alright, looks like make was acting up, so I did some troubleshooting, and now we have the system working. So let's just do an example, and we're gonna do, hey, I'd love to jump on a call. Click OK, and then we're just gonna run this. And then there you go. I received a message on my phone. Sent from your Twilio account. Newly generated first name, last name, engagement interested. Response, hey, I'd love to jump on a call. All right, beautiful. So there you have it. You have an end-to-end system that you could use whenever you do your cold outreach or you're building that for a client. And yeah, I would always recommend you guys to respond very, very quickly to your leads, because this is how you actually close the deals, is by minimizing the response time to each lead. So yeah, hope this helps, and obviously I'm gonna leave the blueprint in the description. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next time. Cheers.